Hi guys, how are you doing? It's yet another beautiful time here that we are doing another live session. I welcome you. My name is Nasteri. As you join in, please tell us where you are watching us from. Yes, let us wait for some people in here to join in. Yeah, so I think we are live. So there's a chat there where you can actually add in your question if you have a question. If you haven't followed us on TikTok, that is where a lot of good stuff happens, and also here on YouTube. I normally post a video every single week. There's no week that I don't post a video. So there's a chat box there. If you have a question, if you have a concern, please ask so that I can be able to help you. So our today's video, maybe you've seen the thumbnail or not, we're gonna talk about how to reset your cycle after stopping birth control. And this video is specifically for women who have been trying to conceive after birth control and you are finding it really difficult to conceive. So this video is for you. So if you've been using the pills, the implants, any hormonal method, and you've been trying to conceive and it's been difficult for you to do that, then this video is for you. So allow me to take a minute just to check whether we have um, people who have joined us, and then whether there are any questions and whether everything is set up properly. Yeah, as allow you to join. Let me check. Yes, we are live. Yes, we are live here. Yeah, so there's a live chat, use it, and also there's where you can buy some super chats, support this channel with your super chats, um, super stickers, and also join our membership program. This is where I normally upload premium content that you may not easily find out there, in regards to mom and baby stuff. So there's a lot of good things that you can find in our membership program about baby care, about trying to conceive, about pregnancy. So I highly encourage you to join our membership program if you haven't joined, so that when I release this premium content, you'll be the first one to know and the first one to have access. And if you're already a member, just go through maybe some of the premium content that you haven't watched so that you can, benefit from your membership. There's also the fund funding. You can send a super chat, you can send your super stickers to support this channel. And that top chat there is for you to ask every question that you have. And maybe if you've seen the thumbnail, we are talking about how to reset your cycle after birth control. And this is specifically for women who have stopped using birth control and you're looking to conceive and it has been very, very difficult for you. Maybe you've been trying 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. There's even a lady I saw. She has been trying for 7 full years after stopping the depot, and that was so heartbreaking. If only she knew this that I want to teach you, then maybe she could not be as frustrated as she is or as she was at that time. So welcome to our live. Please give this live a like. I just want you to just hit that, maybe whatever emoji that you want to hit, so that this live can reach as many women as possible, because this information that I'm going to share to share with you. It is not something that you can easily find out there. And if it can reach even to one woman, one lady who wants to conceive, and they've been using the birth control methods and it has been very difficult, if this information can reach them, then they are going to be so happy and empowered, because it's going to be an answered prayer to them. So give a thumbs up, give a like, send a super chat, and have your answer question ready so that you can ask. So the topic is how to get your cycle to natural or fertile state after birth control, so that you can get a healthy period, you ovulate and conceive, for those who wants to conceive without unnecessary medical interventions. We all know how expensive fertility clinics are. They are very expensive. So when you go to see a fertility doctor, and maybe it is this issue of maybe just stopping the birth control, you know how much you're gonna spend there. You're gonna spend so much, very many frequent visits. And this lesson is for women who have stopped using birth control methods and you are still struggling to conceive, but you don't have other issues, like you don't have fibroids, your fallopian tubes are in perfect condition, like you don't have other issues, like your partner is also healthy, but the only issue is stopped using birth control and you are not conceiving. So this video is for that type of woman, because if you have other issues, for example, maybe your fallopian tubes are blocked. Even if we do this, even if I give you this information without you taking care of the fallopian tubes, yes, your fertile environment may be very good, but if the fallopian tubes are not patent or they are not healthy, then you may not be able to conceive or sustain a pregnancy. And also your uterine health, like if you don't have other maybe issues like fibroids, things like that, then keep watching. So how to get your cycle to a fertile state after birth control so that you can get a healthy period, ovulate, conceive, and conceive without medical interventions. So that is what we are learning. And by the end of this presentation, you're going to learn, or you're going to understand, what do I need to do as a lady who have stopped using birth control? What do I need to do to reset my cycle to a natural state? So if you're just joining us, tell us where you're watching us from. Have you been using any birth control method? How was it? And are you maybe trying to conceive and you've had some challenges? Please tell us there in the chat box. Don't fear. I'm gonna be able to answer all your questions. So why do women struggle to conceive after birth control method? So I'm gonna teach you just one thing. I just want you to know this one thing. Birth control methods, especially the hormonal methods, there's something they do. Let me call it a misalignment. For example, they normally affect how your brain communicates with your ovaries. So um, let me give you an example. So your brain, there's that particular part of your brain that tells your body now, that tells your ovaries, now it is time to make, it is time to start a new cycle. It is time to release another egg. It is a time to mature an egg. And then when that happens, your another system, your, what simple word can I use here? Um, your ovaries or your other part of your reproductive system also tells, your brain also tells your uterus, can you now prepare the uterus, your uterine lining, can you thicken it, can you increase the blood flow so that it can thicken, so that when this egg is released and fertilized, then it can be able to be implanted. So the problem with the birth control methods, the hormonal methods, when you stop using them, they normally block this communication. So they are going to block the communication between your brain and your ovaries. So when there's that blockage, then the egg may not be released. It may not be matured. Or if this happens, then there's gonna be a problem with the signal, like your uterus is not like thickening up as it should. So it is an issue of misalignment. So if you maybe fix that part of your brain that is responsible for telling your ovaries it is time to release an egg, it is time to mature an egg, and the progesterone, the natural response to your progesterone to thicken your uterine lining, if it is not taken care of, then you may ovulate, but implantation is going to be difficult. Or if that part of your brain is completely shut down, because that happens a lot, then ovulation is not going to take place. So the problem here, the biggest problem with a lot of women is that either you're not ovulating, or you are ovulating, but your uterine lining is so thinned out from the birth control method. So even if fertilization took place, implant is going to be so difficult. And what are you going to get? You're going to get a silent abortion. So what is a silent abortion? A silent abortion is whereby you conceive, but that fertilized egg is not implanted because the uterine lining was so thinned out. So this fertilized egg is just gonna come out just like a normal period. So you're gonna just think that, oh well, this is just a period. But in real sense, that was a fertilized egg, an ovum that could have implanted and you could have become pregnant. So as a woman who is coming off birth control method, any birth control method, especially the hormonal methods, you need to restart that part of the brain, the HPO axis, and your natural response to progesterone, so that when an egg is released, the uterine lining is also well prepared. If you don't do that, then you're going to find it very difficult to ovulate, and you're going to find it very difficult to implant. Like, it's going to be very difficult for you to have an implantation, a successful implantation. And you know that without an implantation, definitely there is no pregnancy. So that is a big problem. Like, your ovulation is shut down, your uterine lining is thinned out, and you need to fix this. So I'm going to give you three secrets, just three secrets to help you learn how to fix this. Like, how are you going to be able to fix this? So let me check whether we have any questions. Guys, are you asking questions? Yeah, please don't watch and not ask questions. This live is for you. So we're gonna learn three secrets on how you can fix this problem, so that you can start having a natural, so that you can reset your body into a fertile state, be able to conceive, be able to have a healthy period, be able to ovulate every now and then, like fine tune your body into a fertile state. So what are these three secrets? Number one thing is that your body already knows how to heal. Your body already knows how to heal. You just need to support it. Like, you just need to support it, because with this hormonal, especially the hormonal birth control methods, and especially the depot, the implant process, there are some things that they also do. We've talked about the biggest problem, that is blocking that part of your brain that communicates between your ovaries and your brain. So ovulation is very difficult. Implantation is also very difficult. But there's also something else that they normally do. They thicken your cervical mucus so much. So even if you stop using these birth control methods, it takes a long period of time. And this time could range between 12 months, 18 months, and even beyond. I've told you about a lady I saw. She has stayed for 7 years trying to conceive, and she didn't have any problems conceiving her firstborn. So the issue here is the birth control method she was using, and this was specifically the depot. So the longer the period that you've used this birth control method, the longer it may take for your brain to start communicating effectively with your ovaries, and the longer it may take you to conceive. So your body already knows how to heal itself, but you need to support it. You need to support it. So I've told you the cervical mucus are thickened, so that the sperm finds it really hard to penetrate and go and fertilize the egg. So another thing that it does is that it shuts down the ovulation. We've talked about that, but you need to be able to support your body. Like, also, for example, these hormonal methods, they're going to deplete some of the micronutrients, like the vitamin D, like the magnesium, like the zinc. And when these micronutrients are depleted, or when they're depleted, you know that these micronutrients are very vital in helping you conceive, like our whole reproductive health. Like releasing healthy eggs, ovulating, all of that is governed by these micronutrients. And birth control methods, they deplete these micronutrients. So you need to support your body in such a manner, like replenish these micronutrients, improve the uterine health so that it can stop being so thinned out and it can be thickened. And then improve the quality of the cervical mucus from being so thickened to being thinned, because thin, stretchy cervical mucus equals fertility. That one you already know. And then you also need to support your body to ovulate. And I'm going to show you how. Yes, I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to do that. So that is the secret number one. Your body already knows how to heal itself, but you need to support it, because if you don't support it, then it may take such a long period of time for your body to naturally go back to its natural fertile state. And you don't want that, because the longer you stay trying to conceive, you know how frustrating, and it's a lot of pressure, and you really don't want this. So the number two secret is that you don't have to wait for so long. You don't have to wait for such a long period of time to try and conceive. And why am I saying this? The birth control methods do not cause a permanent infertility. They don't do that. But they may cause a delay in return to your fertility, especially the depot. This one can take so long. I've seen women trying 2 years, 3 years, even 7 years post depot, and they have not been able to conceive. So you don't have to wait for quite a long period of time, because you have all the tools that you need. And I'm gonna show you how you should be able to do this naturally without spending so much money. So the secret number three is that you don't need a lot of money to reset your body to a natural state. Like, you don't need to book expensive appointments. I don't know, buy expensive medical treatments. You don't need all of that, because everything that you need to cleanse, like remove those synthetic hormones that are blocking um, your ovulation, is you can find it naturally, and I can be able to show you how you can do that. So those are the three secrets that I want you to know. Like, your body already knows how to heal itself, but you need to support it. You need to jumpstart it. And then you don't have to wait for so long, and you don't need a lot of money to actually do this. So if you have been trying to conceive post birth control and this has been difficult, or you've been finding it quite difficult to do that, then you need to just support your body to heal. So I want you to stick to the very end so that I can show you how you're gonna do that. So if you're really interested in learning how you can do this, I want to invite you to our masterclass. Sorry, excuse me. So I want to invite you to our it's an ongoing live masterclass where you can join in there, and I'm gonna take you step by step, like show you how do you support your uterine health so that it can stop being so thinned out and start thickening, so that it can support healthy implantation, so that you don't get these silent abortions thinking that it is just a normal period, but it is not really a period. You are actually having silent abortions, like silent miscarriages, coming out just as a normal period, because your uterine health is not okay. So I'm gonna show you that in our live masterclass. And then number two, your cervical mucus. I'm gonna show you what to use and to be able to get a fertile mucus, and then restart your ovulation, like that part of your brain, your pituitary, your hypothalamic pituitary area that secretes the hormones responsible for releasing an egg, maturing an egg. That area needs to be reset. And then you need to remove those synthetic hormones, because if you don't remove those fake hormones, that is the fake progestin and estrogen, then your natural hormones are not going to be received inside your body. So it's going to be very difficult for your body to prepare your uterus to conceive. It's going to be very difficult to release even a natural an egg, really. So you need to do that, and that is what this class is all about. So if this is something that you'd really be interested in, please, I'm gonna add a link there after this live. Yeah, I'm gonna add a link there, or maybe just give me a second, and then as you ask me a question, let me add a link there in the video description. Join this masterclass so that you can remove the synthetic hormones, reset your cycle. It is live, and you're also going to benefit from a community. So this is more of you supporting your body so that you can improve your reproductive health, so that you can conceive, have a regular period, and ovulate every time. Just resetting your whole system. So I'm gonna give you a second. Like this video, give us likes, send your super chat, ask your question, and then let me add a link to the live masterclass so that you can join in there. It is gonna be ongoing, and it should start anytime from now. So I'm gonna give you 1 second to ask your question, and as I add this link in here. So continue asking me your questions. Ask there as I add this link. And then if you join in this live masterclass today, definitely you're gonna enjoy a huge discount. There's a huge discount because I'm just going to take in at least just 20 people so that I can be able to give you all the attention that you need. No, so that I can be able to answer your questions easily, and be able to also know you better, understand you better, especially if you are a lady who is trying to conceive and it's been very difficult. I totally understand how this can be difficult. So let me add it there in the maybe chat. Yes, there's a lot of stuff going on here. And tell us where you're watching us from. Don't be too quiet. Tell us where you are watching us from. So for me, my name is Nastarin, and if you've never seen me here on YouTube, I share information about trying to conceive, baby care, pregnancy. So if that is one of your, a subject that you really like, be sure to subscribe, because I normally I normally do a video every now and then, like every week, we have to do a video. So I'm trying to add a link. I don't know whether I can be able to do that. Yeah, as you give likes, likes are free, guys. Just give us likes, so that this video can reach as many people as possible. So let me add there a link so that you can join us in our masterclass, so that you learn how to do this. Also tell us if you've been using any birth control method, like how has it been? Has it been very, like how has it been? So there's that link that I've added there. Please join us. Thank you so much for the loves. Join us there in our live ongoing masterclass. I think I've misspelled it. It is a masterclass so that you can learn how to support your body, so that you can learn how to detox. Like how do you detox from the synthetic hormones so that your body can start ovulating, so that you can have a healthy period, so that you can conceive whenever you want to. So this is a live masterclass. I want to help you. I want to shorten the time that you are actually waiting to conceive. Like, why should you wait for 2 years, 3 years when you really don't need to, when you don't have like a lot of, when you don't have actually any issues that should keep you there. So you don't need to do that. You just need to learn how to support your ovulation, support your uterine health, your cervical mucus, and you'll be on your way to conceiving. So waiting for your questions, guys, now. Thank you so much for the love. Yes. And tell us where you're watching us from. Don't be too quiet. I normally do a live video every week. So if this is something that you'd really like to be joining, then do so. Also join our membership program, because in there I normally add really amazing premium content. You can also actually just see what we have there in our membership program and purpose to join, so that even when I help you. I just want to help you, because sometimes we are told that what you don't know, what you don't know cannot hurt you, but that is not true. What you don't know can hurt you, because if you don't know how to do this simple thing, it may cost you so much money and frustration and stress. And why should you go through that when there's somebody who can actually help you? So join us in our live ongoing masterclass. There's a link there in the chat. Join us there. Sign up when the price is still very low. When the class hits 20 people, then the price is gonna go back to its original price. So take this opportunity to join us in that class. It is very affordable, guys. It is very affordable. Anybody can be able to afford this class, so that you can learn how to do that, and so that you don't have to continue struggling to conceive. So I'm still waiting for your questions. I don't know whether there are any questions, guys. Thank you so much for the likes, for the loves, yeah, for the heart emojis, and enjoy the discounts, guys. And I'm gonna be so delighted to see you in our live class. Yeah, and be sure to also subscribe to this channel if you haven't. We talk about trying to conceive, about baby care, about pregnancy, even postpartum period. If this is something that resonates with you, please subscribe and join us in this live ongoing masterclass. There's a link there in the chat from me, from Nursery. You can see it in there. Join us so that you can learn how to do this. So yes, any questions, guys? Any questions? So which birth control method have you been using? Are there any side effects that you've been observing? How has it been? I would really like to engage with you guys. Tell me there in the chat box. And also send your super chat. Give us a like so that this video can reach as many people as possible. Yes, so let me check whether we have any questions. I can see there are about 20 people watching right now, and still no questions. Guys, please ask questions. So that is the title there, why you should reset your cycle after birth control, guys. So, and I hope I've been able to help you see how you can do that. So the only thing that now you need to do is to join our live ongoing masterclass, or our, it's quite engaging actually. You're gonna also meet other women who are in the same journey as you, who are also trying to conceive, and you're gonna encourage each other also. And with my mentorship, of course, I'm there to also guide you, to help you out in this. So join us in this class, guys. It is so affordable. It is extremely affordable. It costs even less than a cup of coffee. So why don't you join us there, so that you can learn how to detox from birth control, like remove those toxins, because they are toxins really. Remove those toxins that are making you not conceive, that are making you to not ovulate, that are making you have silent abortions. So do that. I'm not saying birth control, I've not said that these ones cause permanent infertility. No, they don't cause permanent infertility, but they do cause a delay to your fertility. And if you don't support your body in detoxing, in removing the synthetic hormones, then you're gonna spend unnecessary money, medical interventions, and a lot of time trying to conceive when you shouldn't have to do that. So there's a link there in the chat. Take a second to sign up for our live ongoing masterclass, that you can learn how to reset your cycle to a natural state by detoxing from these synthetic hormones, so that you can start having a healthy period, so that you can start having ovulating, and so that you can conceive when you want to, without struggling so much. Yeah, so any questions, guys? Let me know if there are any questions. So I'm giving you a minute maybe just to ask your question. And yeah, go there to the live chat and give us a like. Send this video, send this live to somebody you know, a lady who is trying to conceive. Send them this video and join our masterclass. So I think we're gonna end there. If you happen to watch this live maybe later on, be sure to leave your comment, be sure to ask your question, and be sure to join the live masterclass. I've left a link there. And yes, so I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much, guys. Catch you again next week. And right now I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Yeah, if you want to join me there, there's a link also there in the video description, in this live description, or in any of my video descriptions. You're gonna find a link to my TikTok. Join us there. It's gonna be lit in there, so you can join me there on TikTok right now, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining in.